In the last video, I showed you how to make a moving circle by replacing the xy coordinates with variables and then changing the numbers inside the variables. What happens if you want more than one moving object? Well, we'll need to do all of this another time. So let's go ahead and copy all of this and paste it. But the problem is, if we want these two circles to be different from each other, they need different variables because we want to display them in different locations and we want them to move differently. So these two ellipse statements will draw the two different circles, but if we really want to represent two different objects, we'll need an x2 and a y2 variable. We'll need to start x2 and y2 at different locations, or you could start at the same location if you wanted. And now for the second ellipse, you have to say, don't draw the second ellipse at the coordinates where your first object is. Draw them at the coordinates where your second object is. Let's go ahead and color this one differently so that we can tell the difference. So this is going to be green. This is going to be blue. The way that I have it right now, they're both going to move in the same way. They're both going to move down and right. But let's take a look and see what that looks like. Why isn't this one moving, you might think? Look carefully at this part of the code and see if you can figure out why is it not moving. Well, I'm drawing the ellipse at x2, y2, but the numbers I'm actually changing are still x and y. So I'm not actually changing the numbers where I'm drawing my second ellipse. So I've got to change those. And now I'm changing both sets of coordinates. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, so now they both move, but they're both moving in the same speed and direction. So if you want to make your other ellipse move in a different speed and direction, let's change the numbers. Let's say -1, and let's say -3, 4. So now you can see them moving in opposite ways.